as I brush my fucking beard that I need to trim tonight.
I just trimmed my beard
dude,
the
I
other
was
day.
thinking the same shit, dude.
But mine's like dirty, Sal. Like yours looks like
So is mine,
you
dude.
could look like Dredge from Paladins. You'd be getting going on that. So like this is like gonna be like a weird ass thing to say, and I'm sure you guys are like, one of you is gonna be like, think you have the answer to it right off the bat, but I think you should both really fucking think and ponder on this question. Is Yoshi binary?
Yoshi from
Mario. Is Yoshi from Mario binary because he or she wears boy and girl clothes? Of
ones and zeros.
Yeah, ones and zero, the whole nine. Yeah,
yeah, he is binary because he's written in ones and zeros. Yes.
So when can we get someone to spoof a binary Yoshi? Like on that sense, like when can it just be like just straight up like even like a song? And if someone takes this, they need to give us credit on this kind of thing. But like binary Yoshi, like a Happy Mario song about Yoshi being binary, a game even like on Newgrounds. You remember Newgrounds? Either of you play Newgrounds?
Yeah, I remember Newgrounds. Yeah,
yeah. So
it's like over now because Adobe Flash doesn't work anymore. They stopped supporting it, so no Flash games exist now.
Yeah,
none of them work. They didn't just stop.
I didn't even know.
I just watched stuff on Newgrounds this morning, dude.
Yeah, but I don't think you can play the
Flash games. The Flash player, the games don't work anymore. I tried the other day.
Yeah.
They don't even let the old ones. Like, did you know that we've discontinued the Flash player?
I didn't know that.
I don't really care about the games.
Hey, the games were fucking pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I go back every now and then for nostalgia's sake.
What was the one Pico or Pecco or something? Like he didn't shoot up the school, but he kills the kids that shot up the school.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
All right. Next subject. We're already drifting off. All right.
Yeah,
right. So like with COVID right now, this is a question for both of you on that. With COVID, when did COVID drop Corona? Like, because it was coronavirus, and then it was always like Corona COVID virus or COVID coronavirus or COVID-19 the coronavirus. But now, if you like,
it never dropped Corona. So COVID
at all. I don't see Corona on it though.
COVID is an acronym.
I know.
The CO is the Corona. Corona CO is the Corona. VI is virus. D is I don't remember what the D stands for. Other than it giving you the dick because it lost me my job.
Let's put it like this: with the Corona part of it in the media, it's not really shown as much, and then not only is it not shown as much when it's talked about, even in the vaccines. If you look it up, it'll be COVID vaccines and stuff. Even with that, like the Corona itself, the beer, I think they relaunched like a brand new type of beer.
So all of this. This is getting on some conspiracy theory. Not conspiracy theory, but
it kind of is. It kind of is.
It's all that level. So it was really if this was first before it was even called the coronavirus, it was the Wuhan virus, right? But in an effort to distance itself from the virus, China launched a massive propaganda campaign, and it has ties all throughout the United States media system, the mainstream media, because they have a lot of money, and our capitalistic system.
But Bill Gates owns a large portion of the lab where this virus came from in Wuhan. And Bill Gates is one of the dudes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, look it up, man. And he also is one of the dudes who made a fucking vaccine for it.
He did. He just funded the vaccine. Bill Gates was
he's full. I mean, in general, yeah. Then, in the sense of him owning a partial of that, then he could, in that sense, at the same topic, be funding, not owning. Because if that's funded, it's owned on his end. Because it's not like he owns Xbox; he just funded it. It's like
Xbox is a little different because it's that's more along his alley, because he started with Windows, right? Microsoft Windows. Or it wasn't Windows at the beginning, but it's always been software, and software and hardware are intricately tied. Now you're going from software and hardware to freaking programming viruses. Yes, they're both programming, but it's not complete. It's nowhere near the same.
Yeah, but then he was also theorized to be making the weather machine thing, like a long time ago. He actually came out in a press release saying that yes, he was contracted to make it, and yes, he is making it.
I don't follow a lot of that stuff, so I'm ignorant on that.
It sounds crazy though. It's like I'm going down the hole, bro. I'm going down the hole on that.
No, but the thing with the reason why it was no longer called the Wuhan and then the coronavirus was because China wanted to shift the eyes away from it and what happened and how it started in China. Whereas like nobody has any problems with any of the other diseases, right? The Spanish flu is still called the Spanish flu. Spaniards don't get all up in arms because
but I don't think we
Spanish flu
even
is
cured
not called
it.
that.
We haven't even cured that. It just went out. It just like it's
There's
just
still a
not
vaccine.
talked about it though.
No, but it killed millions of people. It killed a lot more people than COVID ever will, right? But that's not that's also ancient history. That's over 100 years old now. But nobody cares about the Spanish flu being called the Spanish flu. Nobody cares about
Oh, they're going to now that you're saying it. God,
that's been a thing. That's been
going to.
the same thing with the yellow Nile,
man.
the yellow fever.
Yeah.
Fuck, the Nile virus, whatever that is, but named after the freaking river in Egypt. What's that other African disease that was killing a bunch of people that was super scary because it had such a high mortality rate? Happened recently. Not Zika. Ebola.
Without me looking it up, I don't know. Ebola. That's been off and on though, hasn't it?
Yeah, but Ebola is named after a place. It's named after Ebola, Guinea, in Africa, where it originated.
Yeah.
So the only reason why the coronavirus isn't called corona, and more specifically not called the Wuhan virus, is because China wanted nothing to do with it. They don't want it to tarnish the vision of what they are any further than they already do.
Well, do you think they see it like Hitler with Germany?
No.
It's
completely different.
No.
This is like if Hitler were still in charge of Germany and they got and they were getting away with the Holocaust and all this kinds of other shit. And then, the freaking Spanish flu comes out of Germany, and instead of calling it the German flu, they shift blame on the Spain, and they start calling it the Spanish flu, and everyone goes with that.
Right.
That's basically what that is.
Well, what do you think, Sal? Sal's muted. He's making food, I think.
I know. So yeah, I'm gonna make some cereal, bro.
Got the munchies on the podcast.
All right. So what about the politicians taking advantage of COVID easing up as far as like
politicians are pedophiles.
Yeah, well, don't know shit. Yeah, that keeps coming out more and more on that. But like, with the big thing is, like this is the big thing. I even said this to my little brother today. I was like, this is how I see it. Disney, if you die at Disneyland or Disney World, they're putting your ass in the parking lot. That's like the big thing they're talking about. Like I can't remember if it was the New York current mayor or whatever. If it was New York or what, I can't fucking remember or it was California or something. They were talking about how he said something similar or defended something similar with a nursing home with a woman dying, and they used it as a COVID death, said it was a COVID death when it wasn't a COVID death at all. Another instance on that entire thing also is another story of someone saying they knew someone that was fine, alcoholic, it wasn't the greatest health, whatever, gets COVID, gets hospitalized, becomes brain dead, isn't talking. Doctor says the patient's brain dead, patient's going to die. Well, there's no way to save the patient. That's that. You guys are going to have to say goodbye to your loved one, the daughter and the wife. Daughter and the wife can't go see the person, though, because of COVID, right? But they can FaceTime said brain dead father, husband. Friend comes back in town, is like, whoa, what the fuck? Didn't know about this. Well, did you guys get a second opinion? No, they didn't get a second opinion because they're at the hospital. They're not at like a private doctor or anything. They don't have money for
Yeah,
that
you
kind
can
of
still
thing.
get a second opinion at another
Exactly. So
hospital.
the friend has a personal doctor. Friend has the personal doctor come in, check out the patient. Well, who the fuck's taking care of this fucking patient? The patient is dehydrated. Not only is the patient dehydrated, the patient is also on these sort of drugs that are causing this and everything. And why don't you guys give this to the patient? Long story short, patient's fine now. This is a patient that they were saying is dead. Dead, not only dead, but dead due to COVID. Not only dead due to COVID, but brain dead due to COVID. And this is a doctor. This is not only a doctor, this is a doctor at a hospital, nonetheless.
Yeah.
So, like, that's, like, you know what I mean? At the same sense, it's like Disney will put the body in the parking lot and say, they didn't die in Disneyland. They didn't die any here. They died coming in. They were coming in. They, something happened. They had a heart attack. I don't know. They tripped and fell.
They have the parking lot isn't actually part of Disney. It's another entity. It's another company.
But they do that, right? But they do that. So it's like,
of course they do that kind of shit. I didn't know they did that, but yeah, that doesn't.
So it's like, whoa! It's like the same thing is with the whole politician thing. Is like the dictatorship coming into play with like them almost like. Not like dictatorship on Adolf Hitler or who's the big Cuban one from
Fidel Castro.
So like Fidel Castro, like those were like the Kim family in North Korea. Those are like this is how it's gonna happen. If you don't like it, there's the fucking gun. You know what I'm saying? And here, open your fucking mouth.
No, here's the gun. We're gonna stick it in your mouth, and you're gonna kill yourself.
Yeah.
What we're doing is you killed yourself via government.
We didn't kill you. Yeah, you killed yourself. Why'd you kill yourself? It's like, why'd you hit yourself? Why'd you hit yourself? Why'd you hit yourself? Why'd you hit yourself?
Yeah.
But our government is coming in and kind of going, well, we're doing it for the better of you guys. Don't you know? You guys are all dying. Not on this level. It's never been on a level of like this, where it's like you're being told your kids can't go to school. You can't work. No one's ever been like, hey, man, you can't work. Why can't I work? Well,
yeah, actually, I want to contradict you there.
Right now,
so,
in our time,
I forget, was it Sweden or Switzerland?
I think
it was
America.
Switzerland. It was Switzerland during the Black Plague.
Well, yeah.
They were hit. No, that's why I'm saying it's always been like this. When they were hit, when families were hit by the Black Plague, they would break these families into their homes, and they would force them to die in their own homes and starve them to death, and they wouldn't be allowed out. And that really slowed down the spread in their country, and they weren't hit as hard by it. But even then, if you want to go, it doesn't happen in America. I mean, look at the Japanese internment camps or the Asian internment camps during World War II, or any of our treatment of the Native Americans in the 20th and 19th centuries. Like yes, our country is great, but like, let's not gloss over the fact that our country has also done some atrocious shit in the past.
And our country's done some crazy shit, but we've done some great shit too. That's why we're number one.
Oh no, we're still the best. We're still number
right now.
We have the most freedoms of every country
until China comes in. Until China comes in.
Oh, they're slowly stripping us of all that right now. You're absolutely right.
Until China comes in. You know what I'm saying?
China's already in. This is how far we let them in.
Oh yeah, they've been in. They even have the control. The media outlets, even the comedians, joke about this shit on how China has their hand in our media, in our Hollywood. Dictates everything.
So the NBA store, when COVID first started, or right before COVID started, with when the Hong Kong protests were getting a lot of coverage in the media, these protests are still going on, by the way, 2 years later. But the NBA store wasn't allowing you to write "Free Hong Kong" on the back of their "Customize Your Jersey" website, right? Where you could write anything you want. You couldn't write "Free Hong Kong" though. That was offensive.
Yeah.
To the Chinese government.
Yeah, I remember that, and they made it take it down. And like, I remember a couple of the players retaliating, and then they eventually bended. Like they bended because it was about contract. Yeah, it was about contract and everything, man. They own some of these like a portion, I think, of some of these teams. Not maybe I'm not saying
Oh
like
yeah, the
all,
NBA
but
made the teams and the players bend their knee. Oh yeah, that I see.
well, like as
That I
far
can
no, like
see.
kind of bend over is what I mean. Like kind of bend over as far as like the players going, hey man, that's not right. I don't think that's right. As far as like not being able to have like freedom of speech within the NBA or within like your own jersey in America, thing like that. You know what I mean? Like, well, how could China dictate what I wear in America, right? And
It's a
a
private
couple
company,
players,
private rules. They don't have to. They don't have
well,
to.
players say,
That's the
hey,
whole
that's
argument.
not fair. That's not fair. But hey, man, who's paying merchandise money to these people? Who's
Exactly.
you know what I mean, like that, and that's like a big thing. And so like I'm sure their management and everything sit there and they're going, oh hey man, you're fucking with my money, you're fucking with my emotions, kind of like a big worm thing on Friday, here's another funny one. So did you did either of you see the Area 51 thing?
Yeah.
Did you, Sal, see the Area 51 thing, Serial Boy?
Where everybody stormed Area 51.
Oh yeah, that.
And they're running like Naruto and shit. They didn't even really go in.
No, yeah, that was.
Did you see the nation capital?
Of course.
Yeah.
How the fuck is our nation capital not more secure than Area 51?
Because it's supposed to be less.
What, our nation capital?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
We've gone through a
do people
civil
even know
war.
where Area 51 is? To be completely honest, though.
Yeah, like in Vegas, Arizona desert. I think it's on the map. It's not a secret anymore. You get the address right away.
It's in Nevada.
Yeah, like Vegas, Nevada, Arizona desert. That's pretty much that. But how the fuck is that more secure? Is what I'm trying to get at. How is that the place where Naruto motherfuckers are running? We get Naruto guys that can't break in to Area 51, but we get the Vikings breaking into the fucking nation capital, no fucking problem. To the point where fucking people die on both sides. Not only breaking in, but people fucking trying to prevent the people fucking breaking in die.
You know what? Nobody that was actually sitting there trying to.
White chick got shot. Let's just put it like
No,
that.
the people breaking in got killed. But the one guard they were talking about that
wasn't he
that
like
they were
screaming?
saying-
They were showing it on camera. He was like, ah! I'm
no,
not
the one
trying to
dude they
laugh
said
on
got
it, but
beat to
dude,
death.
yeah, no,
didn't
he got like
actually
fucked
die.
up.
No, he didn't. He died of a stroke after it happened.
Yeah, I think he just got fucked up though. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm
But
saying?
like his family came out and said it had nothing to do with the stuff going on in Washington.
They should have said he died from COVID. That would have made more sense to the masses.
Yeah, for real.
It probably would have. Like, I don't want to go to the hospital, dude. I'm so scared to go to the hospital for anything right now. Like, at all. I have allergies, and my wife's like, I don't feel good. I'm like, well, you ain't going to the hospital. Let's go get some allergy medicine. Eat some one-a-days. Let's go get some vitamins. I got a GNC account. What do you think you want? You want some immunity support? Let's get this going. I was getting like immunity support packs and shit. I'm like, let's go. I was telling everybody, like when not last January, but before that, I was like, when they were first talking about it coming up in China, I'm like, this shit's gonna come here. It's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah,
it's gonna be everywhere, man. I'm like, it's just like
I knew it because I knew it like back in February as well, if not January, because I used to work for Seagate. They're a tech company, right? And they make hard drives. I'm sure I'm pretty sure you've heard of them, both of you. And they have production facilities in Taiwan and Hong Kong. And before much was being said in the States about COVID, there were freaking little like paper signs on the door saying that if you've been to Taiwan or Hong Kong, we do not come in the building, call your manager, and we will bring out your materials so you can work from home for the next 2 weeks. And as things started progressing, more and more countries started getting added to the list until eventually I was laid off because there was no more work for us there.
Because this is what else are you doing? You know what I mean? They could just pay like the 1 or 2 dudes to like throw things out the door.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the point? Well, that's a perfect. Oh wow, what a perfect segue up into another topic I had, man. Do you know how much an anime artist makes?
Depends on the artist.
Just in general,
Sure.
even the best shows, even the most best shows. Like look
the best
into
ones
for
are
real.
probably no more than 120, and the worst ones probably don't make more than 20 grand a year.
Yeah, they're saying, God, what was it? If I get, let's be completely accurate. So the top anime artist, like the top would be like 113K a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the top, and that's like Medane or whatever they say to them, like still very like middle class as far as what that would be for what that's for.
I doubt the author of One Piece only makes 113 a year.
That's what it says, man.
On an anime, though, I bet there's 5 or 6 artists.
Yeah, but why the fuck are they getting paid so? Do you like think about how they're slack in that? Like how we could sit there and be like, oh man, I wish there was another season of blah or another season of blah. It's because they're paid so little. You know what I mean? But if they were paid more, I mean, anime is blown up more now than it ever has worldwide.
Well, it was because people didn't watch it, so now people are like finding all this shit, and it's like,
no, dude.
Now you guys want to fucking watch it?
The manga artist of One Piece is worth $200 million.
Well, not the manga.
The anime.
The animators, yeah.
The animators,
that makes sense. They're not doing like they're glorified graphical artists.
Yeah, but they're still doing. That's
I'm not saying their work isn't fantastic.
Let's put it like that. Let's put it like that. Like it's like that's like saying the Batman movie, Ben Affleck and all them, they should have been paid like $100K. You know what I mean? But like it's Ben fucking Affleck and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. What's up?
All you gotta do is look at how much what the top animator from Into the Spider-Verse made.
Oh, in America?
No, like what the top animator made on that.
On that, like the animation lead?
Yeah.
Let's look it up right now.
Damn, I need Jeopardy music.
Because I think the guys on Demon Slayer deserve a good portion of money. Maybe not that much, because that was a...
Well, what incentive do they really fucking have? Right? Like, what real incentive do they... Yeah, well, art's beautiful and art's great. It's not easy.
Artists do it for art, you know?
They can't make a living, and they can't put more time and commitment into it to allow them to do it full time. They have to take on other projects, other jobs.
All right, but an artist doing 2 or 3... You probably have a season, so it's like first quarter of the season you're doing this show, second quarter of the season of the year you're doing this show.
Yeah, and that's the problem with that was the problem with One Punch Man as well, was that the dip in quality from season 1 to season 2 was because it was a completely different studio with a completely different crew working on it, different animators, different producers, different everybody.
Still liked it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying I didn't like it either, but the if you look at like the quality of season 1 versus season 2, like there's a noticeable difference.
Oh yeah. And then what about this? God, that
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up right now, and it's damn near impossible to find who did the art direction by. There we go.
Oh, give me 1 second. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I lied. I got a beer.
It's freaking way past my bedtime, man. Sitting here yawning.
Hey, buckle up, Buttercup.
So I found out who one of the art directors for Into the Spider-Verse was, but he has such a generic name.
Like Steve.
Dean Gordon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. Did you either of you see the new release, the Zack whatever release of the new the Justice League?
Nope.
Holy shit, it's like a completely different fucking movie.
Have to check it out.
Completely different fucking movie. I watched it because I was like, oh, I'll just turn it on. I'll see how different it is right off the bat, right? Right off the bat, it was like watching a different movie. 100%.
Which one is this?
Justice League. So
is this in live action? Yeah.
Yeah, this is the with Ben Affleck and everything. This is Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's literally called Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's fucking phenomenal. Yeah, and it's got a 9.0 rating online right now. Which, I mean, the last one got shit rating, probably like a 6.
As it deserved.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't good, but it wasn't like terrible. But it was just like I don't know. I'm not hard to please when it comes to like Marvel and like not even Capcom, Marvel and Dark Horse. If they give me something, I'm like, yay. You know.
Like I enjoyed it, right? But it's not like the original. Well, not the original, but the Dark Knight with Christian Bale. All of those were fantastic, right?
So I watched. I did acid recently, and I watched the first Batman, and the second Batman, and the third Batman, and then directly into Christian Bale's Batmans 1, 2, and 3. And what I noticed is just a advancement in costume and makeup. Like the original Batman guy, not the original. Like God, we were both going like, what's his fucking name? But the dude from like
No, that's not. That was the Joker. He played the Joker.
Know what I mean? But the Batman. Yeah, not Adam. Yeah, thank you. Not Adam West. But yeah, Keaton. Michael Keaton. So Michael Keaton's Batman, his rubber and his outfit was just so thick that like you'll notice he moves his shoulders with his head when he's talking and he's moving and he's fighting. He like his whole upper body has to move with his head at all times. And then you'll see the Christian Bale Batman and he's like moving his neck and like doing flips and shit. And I'm like, yeah, holy shit. Motherfucker could turn his head. Other guy couldn't turn his head, and everybody's going, "Well, he's the better Batman." I'm like, "Well, dude, the fucking hair and makeup's not getting any fucking kudos." They're not sitting there going like, "Hey."
The entire sure, production quality has been increasing in all movies, but the entire production of the Dark Knight series was just phenomenal.
Yeah,
especially when you compare it to DC's later live action movies.
Yeah, but the these early ones were great.
Well, I'm not saying they're not, right?
That's the thing.
I think the Dark Knight series was a culmination of a bunch of good movies, a bunch of good Batman movies coming together, and then after that, it was not. It was horrible. After that is where all the DC's live action stuff went down the drain.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what is it? We're gonna get oh god, after the Zack Snyder cut, I'm happy I got Affleck as Batman right now, but I still want to see the next coming of it, because the next one, it would be like Martian Manhunter would be coming into the play. The Flash should have had his solo live action. Hopefully Cyborg gets his own fucking thing, even though that seems like it's going to be kind of boring.
So it's the one you're saying you just watched was Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude. Because in the original, I don't remember Darkseid ever even being in it. I remember them having kind of like smoke images of Darkseid and everything, but in this one, they full on fight the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, whoa. And they were show him alternate universes of what he has done to them and everything. It had a real big god, what is it? And what is it? Fuck it, why can't I even think? Endgame. It had a very Endgame vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seemed like it was DC's Endgame, but it's not at the same time, not, because they only kill Steppenwolf. They don't kill Darkseid. Darkseid is still coming to Earth to fuck us all up, kind of thing, and they're still trying to figure it all out. And but the biggest thing that I really enjoyed on it is how they really show Darkseid, they really show the possibility of the other universe of Superman going crazy. Remember off of Injustice 1 and 2, the video games?
Yeah.
Where you remember that, right? You played those. So
yeah,
that's where they're kind of coming from on this movie.
Speaking of an evil-ish Superman, or you said Batman, but have you seen Superman the Red Son?
Yeah, that was good.
Oh my god, that was so good. Have you seen it, Sal?
Yeah, but have you watched Brightburn?
Something's going on with your mic where you're not coming clear.
Have you watched Brightburn?
Yes, that was another fantastic.
I don't think I saw that.
So Brightburn is about a Superman character. It's not in the DC universe or anything, but it's basically Superman, but not Superman.
Was that live action where he's crazy? He's a little kid.
Yeah, where he's a little kid. And he's a sociopath.
Dude,
yeah.
I need to put that down real quick, because I keep going man, I want to see that movie.
I totally forgot about it until you just brought it up, Sal. Thank you. It's a phenomenal movie, and I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Or another one I just watched the other day that's like that. I think it's called Colossal.
So that one I haven't heard of.
Did you guys watch the new Coming to America?
No. Is that the
Borat movie? I'm not gonna watch that.
No, come on, really?
I ain't about that.
Eddie
dude,
Murphy? You don't like Eddie Murphy? Come on. You didn't like Coming to America, the first one? You didn't like the first one?
I never watched the first one, but the birds work for bourgeoisie, bro.
Colossal came out 2016?
Huh? Oh, man.
Hey, Sal, the Colossal movie you're talking about came out 2016.
It's probably thinking. Like, I don't.
Because I just looked up Colossal movie, and this is like the one that's here.
The one.
Yeah, 2016. It's got God, what's his fucking name from? Oh, I don't. Fuck, I can't remember his name.
Jason Sudeikis.
Jason Sudeikis. Yeah.
Sudeikis. However the fuck you pronounce that shit.
Sudeikis. I love it. Did you hear Kim and Kanye broke up?
No, I didn't even know Kim and Kanye were together.
You didn't know that?
I don't pay attention.
What about the song that Seth Rogen and
I haven't heard it.
made fun of? You didn't hear that? You didn't really?
No, but I haven't heard the original song either.
You don't like Kanye?
Not particularly.
What about you, Sal? You like Kanye?
His music's all right, but I find myself listening to mostly just metal these days.
Sal's like,
Yeah. How about thumbs up?
All right. God. Do you think he's going to make better music now that him and Kim broke up?
No.
No. You heard it here first.
He's gonna just try and remake all his old songs now.
You think?
He's gonna like.
You think he's lost
Heartless.
Jesus? Because like he's big on like.
No, he's gonna make an album for his next presidential run.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm voting Kanye, bruh. Kanye 20 million.
2024.
God, that seems so close. That's scary.
I know.
Oh, God. Dude, I can't do it again. I can't do it again.
Meanwhile, burning down around your ears, from what I've heard. Said they tried to set, or they did set on fire a federal courthouse over there recently.
Yeah, I was downtown during that. We talked about that on one of I think that the last podcast we talked about that, me and Rick. We were talking about Jesus Christ, Sal, your mic is, you need to get headphones, brother. I'm sorry.
I had headphones for a while and they just fucking died.
Man, I'm gonna buy you headphones. Go to the dollar store. That's big in Arizona still, isn't it?
Get some HyperX headphones, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I got
So
headphones
still
around
like
the house.
Cartman
I
with
just
that
don't
shit,
remember
dude.
where.
What the fuck? Rex headphones, bruh. Get up on my game, bruh. Get on my level, bruh.
Just get it from Best Buy, man. You can get free ones again in 2 years when you beat the shit out of your old ones.
That's what Rick does. I asked him to make a video of it, but he says he doesn't want to faulty his warranty by doing so. But like, he's done it while I've been on stream in the microphone. I'm like, he had like 2 years ago the Xbox Elite controller, and he used to bust it outside with a hammer every time it ever pissed him off, and he'd go to Best Buy and get a brand new one. He's like, they would just give me one off the shelf. I'm like, dude, how many times do you go? And he's like, well, obviously I go to different locations. I'm like, oh my God. Dude.
Fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, I've been buying
They stopped
electronics
doing
from
that
them.
because they don't have the they don't have the Elite 2.
Yeah, not
unfortunately.
anymore. I
You
want the
gotta
new
stop right there.
Xbox.
Rick ran through them all. I'm trying to save up some money. Well, not really save, but I'm trying to wait until the 3090s, the new 30 series GeForce cards are actually in stock, and make myself a computer.
I wish they were. Dude, my brother was like, if you could find a 3090 or a 3070, I'll buy it for you. And I was like, oh, and I was looking everywhere.
They have them on. If your brother's willing to pay scalper prices, you can get them off
He won't.
Amazon.
He won't. He won't.
Okay, well, yeah.
And then he's like, oh, if you find it on Walmart. And I found it on Walmart. And then I sent him the link. And then he waited 2 days. And he's like, you sent me the link again? And I sent him the link and they were sold out.
course they were. They were sold out like an hour later,
I
dude.
was like, bro, they had 4 left. They had 4 left. He's like, well, they're all sold out now, man. I was like, damn it. I got a 1060, but I really need something better. Someone,
Yeah, I'm attempting to build myself a PC.
Someone wanted me to not get a better video card, but to build another PC and then use the 2 PCs as a dual PC system. But I'm kind of like, I don't really like. I'm like, I don't know, man. I got so much shit as it is. My walls I got a soundproof foam up and down my walls. Pictures everywhere.
They're still sold out on Micro Center. I'm sure it's the same thing on Newegg.
Yeah, Newegg's been sold out on so much shit, especially since everybody's stimulus came out. And for some reason, all the crackheads, since they get their stimulus checks regardless, they literally, all the kids are outside on brand new scooters hitting everybody's cars while the crackheads are inside ODing. You know, every night's a fucking ambulance coming in here taking a fucking mom or a dad into the ER for ODing.
That's fantastic.
It's just what's been happening every time there's a stimulus check. Every time. I saw a God, he had to have been like 14, 15-year-old kid in the parking lot going like 90, trying to swerve, almost hit my car, almost hit a ton of people's cars. It's crazy shit. And they can't evict you.
You got a new car, right? How's it been treating you?
Yeah, really good. Even though Sal doesn't like Chevy. I like Chevy. It's fine. I have no problems. It's not better than anything else, you know what I mean? But it's fine. I don't have any problems with it. No problems. I have 0 issues with it at all. I buy small upgrades for it every month and stuff, slowly upgrading it. I've got like close to 6-7K paid off on it because I'm only paying month by month. And then after the year, not a year, but like 14-16 months off on it, I'm gonna pay it off completely. I have enough credit line right now, personal credit line, that I could just buy the car, is the thing. But I didn't have that credit line when I bought the fucking car. So that's my frustration, honestly, about the car purchase, is that I didn't have the current credit line when buying said car, because then it would have been cheaper for me.
Yeah,
it would have been better.
It's because you bought it the way you bought it that you now have that line of credit.
Yeah, it's better. It's good. So I'm not, it is what it is. It's frustrating. It's not pissed off like fuck, but it's like, oh man, that sucks. I wish I could have had that when I went in there, but I, obviously couldn't have had it. Is what it is. But I love the car. It's really nice. It's the best car I've ever owned. And like, I was driving a 2008 Nissan Versa, and the shit had close to 600,000 miles, and it broke down in certain ways that you just can't fix unless you're a fucking mechanic in a shop, just the fucking random shit all the time. So to go from that to this is night and fucking day. It's crazy night and day. And they have a thing where you have a Chevy app, and the Chevy app's connected to my dealer, and the dealer has a mechanic specialized in Chevys, and they can tell me when my oil's low. I could tell on my app, but they could see when my oil's low, and they're like, hey, you want to come in and get your oil changed, and we'll do X, Y, and Z as is included in your package.
Yeah, no thanks, man. That'd be me. How the fuck do you know what's going on?
I do. Well, I signed in for it. I said okay.
I would not have signed up for that.
I don't give a fuck. I'm like, hey man, if I'm getting kidnapped and raped, I want to know, man. You know what I'm saying? I want not me. I mean, obviously I'm gonna fucking know if I'm getting kidnapped and raped. I'm not. That's not what I meant. What I mean is.
Sure about that?
No, maybe I don't. I don't know, but I'm just saying, someone's gonna fucking need to know where I go. I don't have maybe I need the fucking whatever happened to those things. Those remember those commercials where you get the fucking thing, the necklace for your grandma and your grandpa?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah, I need that,
Life
dude.
alert, man.
Yeah,
Lifeline, yeah.
no, life alert, life alert. Yeah, we need, bro. That's what I need is some life alert. What? Why aren't they giving life alerts to fucking like girls? That would be the biggest upsell for them.
They have smartphones.
Nah, but that could be the biggest upsell for them. Just wear this, honey. If you run into any problems, all you have to do is click it, and we'll know where you are. You don't even got to say anything. They'll be like, life alert, what's wrong? What the fuck's that around your neck, bitch? You ain't never gonna find it. I'm dark. Oh man.
Yeah. So I'm looking right now and on Amazon they're selling the freaking the 3090 for $3,600.
Yeah, fuck your mother on that shit, man. No.
For
Like, what
real,
the fuck
dude.
is wrong
It's
with
already
that?
expensive.
That should be illegal. That should be illegal. Right there should be fucking illegal. Like, that person doing that, there should be some way to figure out his address.
The fucking thing that isn't even a person. That's an actual company.
Yeah, well, the company needs a load of shit sent to them. Loads of shit. They need shit sent. They need hate mail. Those motherfuckers need some hate mail.
You need to send them that what is it? The
donkey shit.
The donkey shit. Yeah, you can send people like elephant gorilla shit.
Yeah, dude.
What is that?
I don't send poo or something like poop box of poop box of poop. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
poop box like poop box. So it's good to hear that you both are at least smoking again, even though it's not like on high volumes or anything. What was the?
No, I haven't smoked in almost 3 months.
Holy crap!
I have some here. I just haven't touched it.
Holy crap! You have no reason of not smoking?
No.
No reason.
Nope. I just haven't touched it. I haven't.
Do you feel like because of COVID and everything hitting you that you feel like you have to be like prime and ready for if it stops?
No, I forget that I even have that kind of stuff, man. I forget I have weed to smoke.
That sounds like you're not depressed then.
I take my ADHD meds like on the daily though.
Well, that's I guess yeah. I can't.
So that might have something to do with it.
Maybe, yeah, I could feel that. I wasn't allowed to take that shit. My mom wouldn't let me. She just put me on a bunch of weed.
Oh, I never did. I did it a little bit. Oh, shit. I tried it in high school and I didn't like it. It wasn't until
ADHD weed or weed? ADHD medicine or weed?
I tried ADHD medicine in high school. I didn't like it for like a couple weeks.
I never had no ADHD weed.
ADHD weed is what it gives me, bro.
That's a good weed name. Company. There's ADHD weed. He's like, did they try to say ADHD? I don't get it.
You can call it ADHD.
Yeah. ADHD weed, my Yeah, I mean, I've been getting some shit in Washington lately, and the shit's been like crazy fire in comparison. I don't know why. And stuff in Portland, not even just in Portland, but in Oregon. It's like I gotta go downtown if I want something good. But if I'm going downtown, I might as well go to fucking Washington. Because at least I don't have to deal with the fucking shit downtown. Oh, that's what we were talking about.
Oh, dude, when I was... Speaking of that kind of stuff in downtown, I was working a security gig early on in COVID in downtown Denver. And as I was driving around with my partner, Denver has a huge homeless problem. We were watching on like multiple separate occasions, freaking right there on the sidewalk, freaking junkie, like some homeless people fucking shooting up heroin right there on the sidewalk, in full view of basically everybody.
Yeah, man. Portland's been terrible for a long time, but for some reason, for the past few months, I can't find a lot of homeless people.
I I saw a prostitution transaction take place, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was outlawed. I thought.
Yeah, it's illegal. Don't mean it don't happen.
I don't see it anymore.
When you say you watched it happen, does that mean you were in the hotel room paying her?
No, what? No, like, so I was pumping gas, and then there was this dude and this chick standing over.
You were pumping her
off
gas
to the end of the gas station, and then this dude in this fucking, I think it was a Passat, rolls up.
I haven't seen
They have a quick little discussion. She hops in the car, and then they're fucking gone as quick as possible.
It's either a prostitution interaction or that guy just has a fucking golden tongue, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've had friends pick up chicks off the fly like that.
Was she real skinny looking, dude?
She definitely wasn't the type of girl you go and fucking pick up on the side of the road.
The kind you pick up at a truck stop. She was a lot lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was skeevy as hell. I've seen the tripes.
Yeah, you're from Florida.
No, I went trucking with my cousin once in high school for almost a 2-month period.
In Florida, right?
No, all around the country, dude.
Oh, okay.
He picked me up in Florida.
Yeah.
No, we went to just about every fucking state.
I'm sure it got milder as you left Florida.
I don't know about all that, dude. We got into Mexico at one point.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
That's where shit has no rules. I'm actually going to Mexico in June. I'm going to Mazatlan. Did he say a Mazatlan? Yeah, I'm going there. I got a mansion paid for 4 nights. It'll be interesting.
Just make sure the cartel doesn't fucking freaking kidnap you all, dude.
Right. I'm right next to a police station. I ain't got no money. I'm gonna go there with no money. I'm gonna go there with no money. I'm gonna go there with no money. I look like, dude. I've been listening to Nordic music, like Nordic Viking music. No shit, like legit Nordic music. God, who have I been listening to? The Who's good, but like that's Mongolian. Yeah. But I've been listening to, God, I have to like click and look. It's like Wardruna, and God, something else. Wardruna and something else. But I was listening to it while I'm driving down the street to pick up coffee with my windows down because it was sunny the other day. People kept staring at me. And I'm like, I kind of sat there at a stoplight and I go, man, this shit kind of sounds real Arabic. And I got a real big fucking beard. And I got like an olive skin. Yeah, but motherfuckers go join ISIS. COVID's ending a little bit here and there. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, but if I don't look Arabic, why the fuck am I listening to shit that sounds Arabic? And I'm driving through the ghetto of my area.
Man, I don't look Arabic, but I still jack off to harem girls, okay?
That's not to say you ain't doing it in the public. People would question you if you're doing that.
I do it in public.
You probably could. I mean, I guess. I don't know. It's like South Park where you live, right?
Close by, but yeah.
That's how I see Colorado. Just like how it's stereotypical is how I see Canada. Everybody's got their head popping off.
Everybody when they speak, their head snaps in half.
I thought this was America.
Yeah. I don't know. Me and David gave Franz some shit, him and his sister and his sister's friend, and they were flipping off at me and David. And I stopped after I knew they were pissed, but David was like cracking up, crying, constantly pushing it and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, he just said that.
I don't even remember what it was about, but I just remember
it was in Albion. It was when we were playing Albion.
Yeah,
I was like,
when we were playing Albion. Yeah,
I looked up something. I was looking up their trade. I
remember her talking about how Canadians set fire to the White House or some shit. Like in your fucking dream.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, like when we did this, and I was like, we're like, what? Like. That was the comeback. That was the comeback to it after they were already pissed though. That was the like flustered comeback.
I think I was talking shit about their prime cuckold in chief.
Mm-hmm.
Prime Minister Justin Cuckold or Justin Trudeau, however you say his name.
Yeah, we were talking about their trade, like their main trade item or something, their main outsourced item.
They were talking about how they export freaking gas to us, and that
Yeah.
might be the case, but we still export more gas.
Yeah, I was
It's
like, huh?
Oh my god!
And then that their Air Force is better than our Air Force. That was the other thing. And then I was like, okay, you were like, no, I was in the fucking military. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. Who do you know in the military? And they're like, we don't know. We don't need to know anybody.
The US,
So
the US
American.
Navy has the
The
second
United
largest Air
States has
Force.
the first largest and second largest.
Yeah, the United
Air
States
Force.
Navy has the second largest Air Force in the world, second only to the United States Air Force.
See, that's all I gotta say. Say anything like that. They was like, what? No, no.
No, you're wrong.
This
You're
is
wrong.
my gun. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Like, that's how you gotta get in on that shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was a wacky time. I thought that was hilarious. She won't play with me on games anymore because she associates me with that situation, that exact situation.
I haven't spoken with her since.
Oh, she left our Discord after that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But her boyfriend still talks to me all the time, motherfucker.
It's hilarious.
Maddie, I've known Maddie forever. Me and him haven't I only added him as a friend on Facebook after Monster Hunter got released. Because that's when we got in touch, because it was it's really weird. I don't know. Real weird. I don't know. I don't know. It maybe it's the American in me because I lived in LA and I've lived in city life areas like Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, and then LA, not only in LA but Van Nuys, LA, and Panorama City, LA, and shit like that, and then moving out here and shit again. I have this kind of American attitude, maybe this. I kept kind of questioning it. I don't know, and maybe to Canadians I seem like a fucking piece of shit asshole.
Oh, you're just better than them, you know it.
Yeah, Globo Gym, baby. Globo Gym, dude. Next
Exactly.
game that we play that's
that,
a PvP game that has a guild is gonna be our name.
We're
for
gonna be
sure.
Globo Gym, dude. I
Yeah,
need that
Globo
shirt.
Gym, dude.
We're
You
better
could buy
than
it. You could buy
You
it.
know it. I
If you
know.
don't-
I forget to buy it. all
If
the
you
time.
don't
That's
buy if you don't buy it by Christmas, that'll be your Christmas present. It's only $20. I need to buy Sal something lizard related.
Oh, Sal, speaking of, did you see all those memes? I texted you.
No, I haven't looked it up yet, man.
Did you look at all of them, Shay?
Yeah.
Which those are some dank ones, eh? Some real fucked up cursed shit.
Yeah. I don't watch a lot of. I don't look at a lot of memes. That fucking one with the condom thing was a trip. The parasites
Pokemon
and
one?
stuff, dude.
Oh, the parasite one was fucked
Yeah,
up.
dude.
Yeah.
That was where I was like, what, huh? Okay,
And then the
like,
comment, and then the fucking comment underneath.
yeah. That I was like, man. I saw a podcast with Bobby Lee from Mad TV and his girlfriend. They have a podcast called Tiger Belly, and his girlfriend was talking about, she comes from the Philippines and how she used to have parasites growing up all the time, and she'd pull it out of her ass, and it'd be orgasmic pulling it out of her ass and shit. And that to me just sounds like fucking insane. I mean, I don't know. I guess to me, popping a really gnarly zit, if you get it in one foul swoop, I'm sure that relief of pressure feels amazing and satisfying as fuck. So it's equally
Yeah,
disgusting.
it's the same thing. Yeah.
Equally disgusting, but to each his own. That's a living organism that you're pulling out of your fucking body that was eating you alive.
Yeah, no, those fucking videos of vets pulling bot flies out of stray dogs and animals.
God, yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. That's why do you want to even visit there then? Why would you even live there? Why would you even live there? That's you go play Australia. They're they have the commercial. I saw a commercial. Come to Australia. Da, 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 da. And I was talking to my wife. I was like, "Oh man, we could go to Australia. It doesn't seem that much. They have some big package they're talking about online." And we're like, "Oh, we don't talk about it for a week." And then like we go on YouTube, and because our PlayStation was listening to us, it was popping up all this Australian shit, and it was showing us like dangerous shit in Australia, ways to die in Australia, like top 10 this in Australia. And we watched a couple of them. I was like, yeah, I'm never going to fucking Australia. Why have they not just
yeah, well, like
we
we're trying to go
nuked
to
that
Australia
place?
before.
Like, how is that place just even existing? Like, what?
Oh, there was one. That's why it was on fire. Burn it, kill it with fire.
Right. Wasn't it? Yeah, you're right. But it's everything seems fine now. No one's talking about it anymore.
Dude, I forgot. I'm watching the Globo Gym ad right now because I do too.
You're a Glow Jim. We're better than you, and we know it.
Yeah, dude,
That's
the
the
start,
best.
dude, there's some fly chicks in that freaking ad.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. I mean, Ben Stiller does good shit. He doesn't do terrible movies. It's just, in my opinion, when he started doing the what is it, the fucking Disney ones, is when it started really messing with his career. I feel like that really messes with any raunchy comedian. You start working for like Paramount or some shit, or like Disney or Nickelodeon or something. It's hard to like buckle back and forth.
And not only that, and they start fucking with your creative process and what you can and can't do.
Yeah, like a good example is Cheech Marin.
Yeah. Speaking of, I actually just watched a video about Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Oh my god, that was such a good cartoon.
It's such a good show, right? But the reason why I forget the guy whose original idea it was, but he pitched it to both Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. They offered him the same amount of money, but Cartoon Network offered him creative freedom, right? Creative liberty with the show, and to do it how he wanted to. And look at how good that show was.
Dude, that show is so creative to the point where like they would eat the candy and all their tongues would have different colors.
Mm-hmm.
In the neighborhood cul-de-sac, there was like every type of different person that you probably had ran into as a child.
Yeah.
Like at least one of those kids in Ed, Edd n Eddy, you have known one of those kids growing up. One of them,
absolutely.
at least one. They kind of really broaden it too with the Trailer Park Girls. They were like hoish, but they weren't hoish. They just wanted like marriage and kisses.
Girls were fucking my family.
Yeah, like dude, that was that was at the time of Dexter's Laboratory and Cow and Chicken. That was like they had like Toonami. Yeah, Cat Dog was Nickelodeon.
Was it Nickelodeon?
Yeah, Cat Dog was Nickelodeon. That was a good show. Cat Dog was all right. It was like the problem with Cat Dog is they didn't have that many episodes. It was short ran, and they repeated the episodes like.
Well, so was Ed, Edd n Eddy.
times a
They only
day.
had the original. The first original was four seasons, and then the fifth season was kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
I haven't seen actually a single episode from season 5 for Ed, Edd n Eddy.
that was my brother Dylan's favorite show of all time.
Have you seen any episodes from season 5 of Ed, Edd n Eddy?
I
Where they go
have,
to
but I don't
school?
remember it. I
Where
think
they've been in
Sal has
school?
seen it all though too. I'm pretty sure Sal has seen every part of that too. Salvador. Did we lose Salvador?
I think we did. Either that or he's muted and he doesn't know it.
It's hard for him to not show it though.
Mm-hmm. No, but did you? So you saw some of the episodes where they were in school, where the setting was in school.
Yeah, that was cool. It was
Oh,
all
really?
right. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was giving it. It was just. It was giving another element to the show. Is all it felt like, really.
I haven't seen a single episode from that season.
Oh, really? Yeah, it just felt like another element onto the show. You know what I mean? Like, because it was like they were always in summer. It was always summer. Remember? It was like they were always in summer. So like eventually they had to be like, okay, well now they got to go to school. You know what I mean? Like,
So the thing I watched about it actually like talked about why the show fell off at that point, and I have no opinion on it one way or the other because I never saw past episode or season 4.
Right.
But like what he was saying, like some of the stuff, if it was going on, it would make sense to me. But like I said, I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then Philly is starting to allow walk-ins at the FEMA vaccine site to improve equity, and they're trying to say it might be working because white recipients have made up to 36.7% of the convention center vaccines Wednesday and Thursday. But I don't understand like what that even means. There's no letter in the mail or like phone call that I'm getting on my phone that's going, hey guy, you and your family, how many people you got in your family? All right, well you guys are ready for the vaccine? All right, let's do it.
I'm never getting the vaccine.
And then like they don't like and then like even then it's like what do you do? Do you go there and it's just like you get what you get? It feels like that's what it is. You get what you get.
I don't know.
I don't trust that though. I would take it if it was like a family doctor. You know what I mean?
I'm allergic to some medications. I'm allergic to aspirin and Advil, aspirin and ibuprofen, which is the active ingredient in Advil. And they were talking about how like if you have medication allergies that you shouldn't take the vaccine. And I have like my reaction to both of those things is to go into anaphylactic shock.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. So I'm not fucking with that at all.
Yeah, fuck that, sir.
Exactly. I'm very careful about who I take headache medications from. In fact, I don't unless I could see the pill bottle and like verify the pills are actually from that pill bottle, I don't take headache medication.
Doesn't your mom work in the medical field?
Yeah, she's a doctor, but like she doesn't have much to do with. No, she doesn't have much to do with the drugs.
What about like people she knows? Wouldn't you just like go through like?
What do you mean?
Like a colleague or something? Like
for what?
Like family doctor.
For what?
Anything. I don't know. Like
yeah, that happens. Like I call her whenever I have problems with anything and I need medical care. I'll be like, hey, do you know a doctor that can do this? You know a good doctor for this? And she's like, yeah, let me ask around. And she'll get back to me in a couple days.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a hookup. Right? Like, that's a hookup, really.
Exactly.
Yeah. Did you see Resident Alien yet?
No.
Which is a TV show on Sci-Fi?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't watch many live action TV shows, man. It's all anime for me.
You've been just doing strictly anime?
Basically.
Did you see Shield Hero Season 2 is coming in October?
No, I did not.
Ooh, dude.
I'm looking forward to that, though.
Dude, we used to check each other up every day on that. Come on.
Yeah.
Fucking Lord.
I'm super stoked for. Wait, Overlord's getting a 4th season too?
Yeah, dude. Overlord's coming back. They say it's coming around October also.
Like, fuck yeah. Bro. Have you seen the Saga of Tanya the Evil?
I haven't even heard of that. Is it on
That's
Crunchy?
One you need to watch. Yes.
I'll have to check that out.
That's one you have to check out. It's another one of the isekais. I think you'll really enjoy it.
They had the earthquake, and like all these episodes got delayed.
Yeah, exactly. So speaking of, 2 episodes of Attack on Titan come out tomorrow, bro.
Oh, dude, I'm so.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna play a game tomorrow, but I might not play a game then.
I almost reached through the freaking internet to strangle this bitch. I was in a party chat for Smite. For the first time in a long time, I've been playing with people on Smite, and we've been getting like consistently like 4 and 5 stacks for conquest games, and it has been ridiculously fun.
Yeah.
And what's it called? Anyway, I played with this one bitch one day, right? And that was it. And I removed him from my playlist. Pretty sure I want to say him and her because I'm pretty sure it was a he, but talk with the most flamboyant, gay, nasally voice that he could have been transitioning.
Oh God.
Yeah, exactly. Was talking about how he likes anime, right? was trying to get me to watch this one fucking movie about some fucking romance bullshit. I don't remember what. Not that the romance is bullshit, but it was some generic ass shit that I've heard of before, and was just like, yeah, I have no interest in watching that. And I asked him, have you been watching the new season of Attack on Titan? He's like, no, I don't watch Attack on Titan. It's so overrated.
I'd be like, bitch, you're overrated.
Bitch, fuck did you just say? I was like, why did I was like super calm at first, right? I was like, okay, like maybe we could reason with this. Why do you think it's overrated? Oh, it's like so overhyped. Oh my god, like it's such like the show is just so overhyped. It's like, have you seen any of the show? No, I haven't watched a single episode. Oh my fucking god. How can you say that about freaking a classic in the making? You haven't seen a single episode.
Right away, I would have been like, the fact that you haven't seen it makes me just know that you don't even know who just recently died, to the point where if you knew who just recently died, you wouldn't even be talking the way you're talking to me.
Yeah, exactly.
You would have been like, what?
No, that drama that went on the episode before the last episode, dude.
All the drama. It's been a roller coaster with those two kids. It's been a roller coaster on what's going to happen, and it's like it's unlocking what I thought it was going to happen.
That chick's face.
When she was
telling the blonde, no, not the blonde girl. The all Eldians are bad, and I hate myself for being an Eldian.
Oh, right?
I'm the only good Eldian. When she's telling the chef how she did so good and killed that dirty fucking Eldian.
Oh yeah.
Oh dude, his face, and then her friend's face when he realizes the fuck is going on.
Yeah, because they all saw that and they were like, oh, that's who they're talking about.
No, but when they were talking in the cellar before he got his head bashed in.
Oh, yeah.
Where she's telling him and bragging him about that.
Yeah, no, he just went berserk. That was like him basically just losing his life.
The emotion they were able to freaking portray on his face when he's not saying a fucking thing.
It was that like that feeling of outer body experience of like you're just acting on pure instinct at that point. Like someone just said, "I'm the one who killed the woman you love," and you're like. Like you're still like it's still happening
drags her in front of the little girl's father, and only to find out that the people you've been taking advantage of recently is the family and the parents and adoptive children of the girl you fucking killed.
Yeah, and they were understanding and didn't want to hurt her,
dude. And the father's fucking reaction, and then the girl. Dude, I legit was like, oh, this is gonna end so badly when she was talking about how her mother was eaten. It was like, but my mother didn't do anything. It's like, yeah, but that was hundreds of years ago. My mother didn't hurt anybody. Why did she get why did she get eaten alive by a Titan?
Yeah, that was the same thing with Aaron.
Ancestors. Yeah, but what did my mother do? Dude, that pissed me off so much. When she's like, they killed us first. They destroyed our city. No. That's not what happened first.
Well, it's that dictatorship. They're showing like their leadership spread a lie. They lied and brainwashed them to believe something that wasn't true. Oh yeah,
that girl's so brainwashed.
You know what I mean? And the other kid woke up.
What was going on? Yeah.
Other kid's woken up. He's woke. Other kid's woke, and he's sitting there looking at her like, "Are you fucking stupid?"
Yeah. Like it's like, why do I even like you?
Yeah, like what the fuck is? And he's sitting there like, we just need to survive. Like, I don't think you understand what's happening. He even tried to explain, like, no, we attacked first, and not only did we attack first, it was a secret mission to where our people weren't even supposed to know about it.
Yeah. Like he was there for that conversation. Remember, dude, that's another one. That conversation between Reiner, fucking Aaron, and the kid.
Yeah, we talked about that because I have a display of Aaron when he's younger. Yeah, him and his Titan. And I during that episode I kept looking at it and I kept going, that's fucking Aaron. That has to be Aaron. because they weren't saying that's Aaron. I just kept going, that's Aaron. But in my head, I'm like, what? How could he lose limbs? Like, and why would he be there though? And
what's he doing there?
Yeah, but no, that
was Aaron.
Yeah, then when they like said it was Aaron,
But
I was
remember
screaming.
The name he gave?
Yeah, I don't remember. No,
do you not remember the?
No,
he was using the name of the dude that gave his dad the Titan powers. He was using the last name of the dude that his dad ate.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
That's how I knew it was him. That's how I knew when it was starting out. And he was saying that, I was like, oh shit! Not only does it look like him, but he's using that name. Shit's about to go down.
Yeah, I didn't put it together right until like I kept going, no, maybe not. Because like I even told you, I messaged you, I said, I don't understand if the show is on the premise of the past or the future. You know what I mean? Like, because at the first episode, it was very like, I was kind of like, huh? Like, what?
Oh, yeah.
What's
The first episode of that season
on?
was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, what is this war? Like, what is this technology? What are these people? What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, so is it the future?
Planes?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, I guess
Nope.
it's not the future. It's not really the future. It's kind of just taken on, like, probably like a year
It's
or
the rest of the
two.
world. You know, it's like 4 years later, like 3 years later.
Yeah, and stuff. And Aaron's just at this point, he's just a badass. And dude, he absorbed the
He ate the fucking
hammer or whatever.
Titan.
Yeah, dude. So now
Oh
he should
my
have
God.
several powers. He was even talking about it, like, I could do this.
I wonder if by eating another Titan, he's extended his own lifeline, his own lifespan.
Maybe.
Like he's added, like it didn't add another 7 years
Or maybe it
or
lessered
another
it.
13 years.
Maybe it lessered his lifespan because he's holding more power. And
I don't
that's
think
why
he
the
would do
powers
that.
were spread. Maybe that's what the founding Titan also has the ability to do, is give power. And maybe that's what the end result will be, is him taking all the powers from all the Titans and then giving them to people he wants, and then him then giving himself to somebody, and then boom,
I know
that's it.
a little bit of what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I haven't read it. I feel like, because it's like I used to read it. I used to read all the shit, and I was reading it, and then I would get mad when I would see the anime, because I'm like, oh, well, that didn't fucking happen like that. Oh, that was supposed to be like that. Oh, he never said that.
I don't remember exactly how, how everything went down in the manga, according to this season, because it was a while ago. I read it like right when the previous season ended, because I was like, you can't just leave it there. Like, what happens next? And so
Yeah,
I read and I got completely caught up, but then I ran out of shit to read.
yeah, dude. I mean, it reminds me of God, what's that fucking show with the vampires? No,
Oh, Castlevania.
no. It's a Crunchyroll one. It's like they're like the coffee vampire fuckers.
What?
Yeah, like they're vampire things, and they got like special abilities. Like it's like almost like blade abilities. Fuck, what's that shit called? Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah.
Yeah, like the manga, I guess, goes so deep and goes so long, and according to like hardcore fans of it, they say that the show is just like the tip of the iceberg.
Mm-hmm.
And like, but the end of the show, he has a kid. Like the last episode, he has a child with the girl and stuff. He has a fucking, like, he's like, it gets way more in depth and shit, and like then they end it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one I need to read, just the manga from start to finish.
Yeah,
Just
the
among-
show is great. So I could only
Yeah, I
imagine.
know the show is great. Yeah,
You know, I can only imagine.
I stopped watching the show though.
Oh yeah, that
I
was a
think
show I
the-
used to
the
watch with
start of-
Sal with.
I think it was at the start of episode or season 3, where he became an agent of the government and got the weird half and half hair. and
Yeah,
didn't
that was
explain-
weird. That was weird.
I stopped there. I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
You're
What
not
is the show
supposed
happening?
to. That's kind of how they kind of played it, and that you got to get past it and treat it like at first it's just more information for you in the future of it, and that you're not supposed to understand.
They did it wrong.
Yeah,
right?
it's supposed to
Because
be like
the way this Attack on Titan season started, you had no idea what the fuck was going on, but you had no problems watching it, dude.
As soon as they were like Ryan,
Right?
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of, right?
Yeah.
It's like you were like as soon as you saw the Titans, there's like, okay, we're kind of back on familiar territory, but not really.
No, I thought with the Titans, that's where I really got thrown off because I was like, why are there so many Titans? I was like, is it like the future now? They're in like a war because now they know, you know what I mean? Like now they know, and now they're on their grounds, and it's gonna show like Aaron, like in like some like war outfit or some shit as a Titan. Like what's gonna happen now? Because this bitch is like running around as a long fucking like anteater Titan fucking bitch with like guns on her back. Like, why haven't they thought of that? Like,
oh, dude, those people got fucked so hard,
dude.
Her tank crew got fucked.
Yeah,
and
dude.
You know she's gonna start some shit because she's there on fucking Paradise Island.
She's gonna get eaten. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I feel like they're either gonna get eaten or they're gonna get shown the truth, and some of them are gonna choose to turn.
I have no idea. Do you think Peak is loyal enough to Zeke?
Which one is this?
Peak is the girl, the cart Titan.
Oh, probably.
She's the one that's on Paradise Island.
Probably.
Do you think she's loyal enough to Zeke to betray Marley?
Yeah.
Do you think she's willing to do it even after they killed the crew that she was obviously
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's cold-blooded enough to do that. Yeah, you're right.
Because you see how she has like she has a sad ass. She's had this like very sad demeanor about her.
Oh, I don't know if it's so much as sad as it is resigned.
You know what I'm saying though, right? Like she's just like whatever.
I do. I think she knows the inevitable is going to happen. There's nothing she can really do to stop it.
Yeah, and she's just kind of rolling with it.
Resigned. Yeah.
But she didn't even try really. Like, what is she gonna do?
Do you want me to spoil a concept of the show for you that I remember, but I can't really tell you how it affects anything?
I don't know now. That's an edge of my seat question. I don't know.
They kind of foreshadowed it before too.
What?
This thing that I could tell you. They foreshadowed it, but you definitely didn't pick up on it.
What?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, because what if I did pick up on it? And then we could really spitball. What?
This is something I read in the manga, so I'm definitely spoiling something if I do this, kind of.
They might not use it though, because I could just read that too if it's already out.
Okay. So remember how they were talking about the connection between all Titans and Ymir?
Yeah.
Ymir never went away.
Isn't that the chick?
Yes.
The
original
chick?
Titan chick. The original founder Titan chick.
I thought.
No. I'm not talking about Ymir, the original Jaw Titan.
Oh.
I'm not talking about Ymir that was friends with Krista.
Yeah.
Or Historia. No, I'm talking about the Ymir she was named after. I'm talking about the Ymir she was named after. The original Titan.
They brought the not to go off on subject, but they brought that bitch back in the pretense of bringing her home, and then had her get eaten by someone.
Oh no, she knew she was going to get eaten whenever she was going to go back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, don't you remember the conversation between Ymir and Historia, where how if I don't go back with them, they're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, but like I didn't know it was like about that. I thought it was like she just needed to go home.
No,
and
she
then
was
it
never
showed her
home.
like cuffed up and like arms out, and then get eaten up. And I was like, damn.
I knew she was going to get eaten. She knew she was going there to die, to get eaten.
I think that's what I think that's where they truly is going to be where they fucked up, because that's where Historia is not going to let it go.
Oh, of course not.
And that's where it's going to go. She's the queen now, isn't she?
she is.
Yeah, and that's
But
where
she's
it's going to be the grudge.
She's not a figurehead, but she's not the power either.
Yeah, but if Aaron does this, which he's doing right now successfully, then maybe, because that's how he wanted it. He was like, "No, she's the leader. She's the queen. We follow her now. What do you want to do?"
Yeah.
And like they kind of look at him like, "What do we do? Fuck, he's this. What do we do?"
Oh, that Aaron isn't like that. He's doing his own thing now.
I don't
Right.
know what he's doing,
We're
man.
going back
Now
to
he's
what I
got
was
more
saying.
Titans, man. All right, what are you saying?
Going back to what I was saying is the original Ymir, right? The one that all the Titans stem from way back in antiquity of the show. Do you remember when they're talking about the history of the
yeah.
She appears as an ethereal figure in the minds of Zeke and Aaron and talks to them both separately.
Oh,
Yeah. And remember, Zeke is of royal blood. Aaron is not, but Aaron has eaten the founding Titan.
yeah, but he's a badass.
He is. But like there's even more drama and shit going on with that. I can't tell you really what happens there because I don't remember myself really.
That's what I was saying though. Like I
But all
think
I
that
know-
they got
all-
all their powers from something else. Like there's something that gave them powers.
Yeah,
'Cause
this
for them,
Ymir.
for them
The original
to,
Ymir.
yeah. So like she must have the ability. She or he must have the ability to then basically take a Titan and give it consciousness. Not only consciousness, but powers, like abilities, some sort of ability. And I'm wondering if it's like a limitation or what. And this is the last season, though. And if it wasn't the last season, I would say, I wonder if they're gonna like introduce a completely different element, which would be like a different, like a full village of Titan people with powers, like all her followers. Like all her people, and she's like, "You guys, like, I created you guys. You guys like stemmed away, and this is what happened, and that's why I have never came back. Is because you guys sickened me."
No idea.
And then she wants to purify.
Dude, what I'm looking forward to is after Attack on Titan ends, I hope the author, whatever his name is, I hope to God that there's spin-offs or that he allows other artists to do spin-offs of the world.
Would be cool. They got a lot of cool games out.
It's such a rich setting, dude. Like what's already been done with it, with the setting by what is his name? That's a name I need to know.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Ishiyama?
I don't know. Billy Bob Thornton. I don't know. I don't know any of these guys' names. Any of the anime artists' names. I don't know any of them.
Illustrated by Isayama. Hajime Isayama. I was close.
What was
The
Attack on
story,
Titan,
the
right?
setting. Yeah. The story that he's written with this setting is phenomenal. I couldn't imagine anybody else doing a better story and a better job than what he's done. Right?
Well, remember the first season or whatever, it was like they made a movie. The movie or whatever was like kind of like taking place of like the first half of the season. And
Dude, and think about
that was the
this.
first thing I saw first.
This is his first manga he's ever written, is Attack on Titan.
Yeah, well, I mean, it blew up so big for him.
No. Not just the blow up so big. Think of the quality of the work, how good the writing is, how well thought out the setting is, the characters, just everything in the drama in the thing. Dude, he's our age. He's 7 years older than
good
me.
shit. He's good. He knows his
He
shit.
was born. He's 34 right now, dude. He was born in 86.
Yeah, he knows
right.
his shit, bro.
He's 34. Imagine another. He's been writing this one since 2006, right?
Yeah.
So that's 14 years, right? So
Yeah.
he could easily go to 64, right? In another 30 years. He could write another 2 series the same size as Attack on Titan. Of that quality, if not better, right? With what he's learned from writing Attack on Titan.
Yeah. Definitely.
Completely, either something completely different and something completely mind-blowing.
I think it'd be cool for him to get brought in on a show that's already out, a big show.
No.
I think it'd be
I don't want
cool.
that. No, I want him to write something completely new.
You want it completely original from him.
No,
Something
I don't.
original.
No. I want something that only he's done, right? I want his original work. Whether that's like an alternate story within the Attack on Titan universe.
Put him in Dragon Ball.
Fuck that.
Fuck yeah! Give him the new spinoff.
Fuck that, dude.
Attack
Fuck
on
that.
Dragon.
Attack on balls.
Attack on Dragon Balls. Attack on my balls. Yeah. That intro would they take out they put the original intro. They're like Dragon, watch the dragon, you know.
There you go.
But
Dragons
they wouldn't
on
say
Titans.
it. He'd go, ah!
Dragons on Titans, and his new X-rated manga, dude.
Yeah. All right. The dragons are raping the Titans. Ah, they're running away, all dopey head and shit. And the dragons are long and shit, getting erected, chasing them and shit. And they're hunting them down, gaining power.
Stop, please! I'm gagging.
It's like, wow, the concept's coming out. Someone's making it somewhere.
It's coming out, but we need to shove it back into that closet, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
Back into the basement with you.
All I can see are the Titans with the dopey ass fucking head running.
Dude with the Hego face, with fucking cross-eyed with hearts for pupils.
They could do a spin-off, a comedic spin-off on Attack on Titan, where they raise a child that's a Titan as their own child.
Yeah, right.
And then it's like the like freak child. They're like, put the Titan back where it belongs.
Jesus.
Like a regular water ball.
No, but I want him to either do,
Dude.
like I said, an alternate timeline in Attack on Titan or something completely original.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be just as good of quality, if not better than the original Attack on Titan, just because of how good that was and what he's learned. Hopefully, he takes his time and doesn't just crack under the pressure of having to.
That could be like the Ymir, followers of Ymir.
Yeah.
And then
I
there
think
were two.
I think we scared off Sal with the Dragons on Titans series.
I think he woke up and someone walked in his room asking him if he's okay because they can hear us talking about like hentai shit. They're like, what the fuck is he listening to in his room? Yeah, that's what people get when they listen to that. I mean, the concept,
Only
I can't get it out of my head now. Giant people running from fucking Japanese dragons on the thought of being raped. Because, I mean, in the hentais, they're running from like octopus things. The girls. So, I mean, it would only seem right.
And you know, long, slithery dragons are just another type of tentacle.
Like a Titan just goes, "Ah," like just like weird ass, "Ah," like shit like that. So like you gotta, if your child turned into a Titan, but it could keep the urge from eating you, but didn't have the consciousness to talk, and you're raising this like thing that just like stampedes through with like dopey ass head bobbling around.
With fucking arms, dude. I love the way he's drawn, the way they fucking run.
Yeah,
Dude. It's so creepy.
it's like
It's so bad.
yeah.
Oh my fucking
But
god.
could you imagine if your child was that?
Yeah, he'd be riding the short bus to school. He'd be riding the short bus.
He'd be riding on top of the short bus to school.
And I'd go out for a pack of cigarettes and never come home.
That's just, you'd be like, that's just little Stevie right there.
Correct. That's little Shay. I named him Shay after my retarded friend.
I have a friend who robbed, stole a ton of my shit, and then named his daughter after me. And I remember him hitting me up and being like, "Look, man, if you want to just look past all that shit, we could be friends again." And I was like, "Man, have a good time wondering if like we could ever make up for that bullshit while you keep calling your daughter Shay." Like, have fun with that, bro. Have fun with that, dude.
Insult, dude.
I don't know, because like he'll have to sit there and yell at it. He's gonna be pissed. Okay, he's a schizophrenic, and So he's just a crazy ass motherfucker, and he holds grudges like a motherfucker. So he's sitting there like flipping out about me, shaking every time he thinks about me. So every time, usually you could just kind of, dude, and you have the ability to kind of like forget about a friend after a while if you just kind of drop the name, no one brings it up, and it's done. But this motherfucker has a child named after me, so he has to sit there and be like, Shay, God damn it, God, get the fuck over here, Shay.
Why do you always have to remind me of this?
Yeah,
what happened, Daddy?
I could just see his family being like, "Why do you treat her so rough?" You don't understand. I think I don't.
No, I really don't. And all of your explanations have been lackluster, to say the least.
I've seen this guy. I remember him being like, "Oh, God," and you would understand this 100%. He's been like, "Hey, come to the mall with me," and I'd be like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "Okay, we're going with my wife," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, whatever, it's your wife, okay." And we go to the mall, and then we'd be driving, and she'd be like, "Mike, I want to get just something random," and he'd be like,
"Oh, I think I remember you telling me about this guy.
I don't want to fucking get this shit. You're such a stupid fucking bitch. I don't understand why I'm fucking with you. You're so fucking ugly. What the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking stupid fucking cunt bitch." And I was like, whoa. And then she'd start crying and look at me, and I'd be like, oh, what?
Don't you look at me,
dude, what the fuck is that? And then I'd be like picking up my phone like, hey, maybe I'm gonna fucking hit up blah 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 and get a ride home, dude, because like it looks like it's getting heated. He's like, no, it's fine, this happens all the time, don't worry about it, it'll blow over in the next 5 minutes. And then they'd be like walking around the mall on the outside, screaming and yelling at each other, pacing like crackheads. And I'd be in the middle. And I was like, what the fuck are we doing? And I would
remember Drew, Z Ninja?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
he was like that with his girl too. Constantly fighting. Every time they went out, they would always invite me to go out with them. And then I'd be a fucking awkward ass third wheel, and then they would constantly fight. She would fight with him because he's paying me attention and he like having a conversation with me instead of with her. And then oh my God. And then he'd start, doing the same thing to her.
My wife's theory on this is that couples like that have fucked one of their friends in a three-way. And they do this because they want to ask you for a three-way. And they don't know how to ask you because they're afraid that it's going to ruin the friendship. So they self-destruct and argue.
Either that or the fucking angry makeup sex is phenomenal.
Maybe. I don't know.
They just like angry fucking each other.
I don't know. I could have sworn that guy was like hardcore, like little tiny Mexican dude.
Case. Maybe in your case that's what was going on, but in my case, I don't think that's what the case was.
in your case, I remember that guy. I remember first time I talked to him, and then like he left the party. And we're sitting there, and I was like, so like, is he like a little cholo dude? And you're like, no, not at all. He's a little white guy. And I was like, what? He sounds like a little cholo guy, like super cholo. Yeah, he sounds super cholo.
His mom is Latin. I think his mom is Cuban.
Your mom's Cuban.
Same thing, yeah, but he's like,
but you're not coming in like, what's up, Holmes? Like he comes in like he's like, oh, what's going on, man? He comes in like this, and he's like, hey, man, what's going on? And I was like, dude, he's cholo, lean like a cholo, and he's from Florida.
You start speaking Spanish with him, actual Spanish. This dude is lost.
He's like, hey, man, now shut the fuck up.
Yep.
You don't speak any of that shit, man. It's like the little cholo shit. Throw out some Spanglish, and then he'll be a game. He's a game. He do Spanglish. Didn't he? He wasn't. What is his girlfriend's name? Like Paprika or something?
Bianca.
Oh, same thing. That's even worse. Oh, stereotype in the world. Oof.
Yeah.
Are they still together?
No idea. I don't talk to him.
Oh.
I needed to get him out of my life, dude. He was not a good.
Dude, he moved out there.
Yeah, I
He
know.
chased
I fucking
you.
moved out
Hey,
here.
dude, he chased you.
Yeah.
I remember you hitting me up like, dude, I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't. What do you think I should do? I don't know what to do. He just showed up, and he's like, I'm staying either way, and like, I don't know what the fuck to do. He's here, man, and it's like, fuck.
Yeah, you remember exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
Every few months now to try and like shoot shit, but like I either like give him a very lackluster response or just don't respond at all.
He came into the stream a couple months ago and was like, have you played this game? And I was like, no. And he's like, I'm playing that game. And I was like, okay. And he's like, it's a good game. Attack on Torf or something like he's like, it was like
Escape from Tarkov.
Yeah, he's like, I play that. And I was like, okay. And he's like, it's a good game. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll have to look at it. And he's like, yeah, if you get into it, let me know. But it's really hard. So just be prepared because it's not easy. And I was like, all right. And he's like, it's really, really hard. So, I mean, like, you might like it, but you may not like it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And I was like, okay.
About video games. He talks about video games like I recommend people to stocks. Like, hey, man, this stock I think is going to blow up and make you some money. But I don't fucking know in case you lose all your money. Because I can say, I don't know, dude. You have to make your own decision.
This is your
don't
life,
fucking put
man.
your life savings on my fucking word.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I think the thing I even said to him was like, well, you're not talking about Sea of Thieves anymore. That's a plus. I think that was the biggest thing I said to him. And then he left the stream. And it was like, I was like, oh, you can't take a joke. Damn.
Yeah, but he would not stop talking. He would not stop talking about Sea of Thieves. And it was
know.
never a good thing. It was always bitching about it, dude.
I know. And
He
he was the best.
It was always negativity.
He was the best.
Yeah.
He was the best. And I remember telling him, I remember saying like, oh, you remind me of Zohan. And he's like, what does that mean? And I was like, you seen the Zohan? He's like, I don't remember it. I'm like, he's like, I am the best. It's no problem. I could do this. Let's go. Yeah, I am the best. Let's go. I'm the best. No problem. It was like, I would get on Sea of Thieves with him, dude, and he would like mute his mic and then like just be standing there and then like randomly shoot himself off the ship and just start attacking a ship and then die. And then the ship would be attacking us. He'd be like, oh, fuck, I died. Okay, I gotta go. And then like we'd be fighting a ship without like one man down. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And they're like, fuck you, you attacked us. I'm like, it wasn't me, man. Like we're fighting back and then we like kill them. And then my friends are like, what the fuck was that about? And I'm like, I don't know, man. And then Keo's in there and Keo's saying, it's just that guy. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, even Keo had a hard time playing with him, and Keo's like the nicest person in the world.
Keo would play with anybody. He still plays Sea of Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, there's an update. I'm back on. Like, what is there left to do? There's nothing left to do. Like, they have a new adventure. I did it 30 million times.
The way he got me into the game was like, we need to do these exploits so we can grind you to the top level now. And so we were doing some fucking random, boring ass, grindy shit that to try and get me into the game. Like, yeah, that's the way to get me into the game. Don't get me into some PvE fighting and shit. Let's go capture some fucking animals, dude. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do that for a few hours. And he wonders why I never got back on the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been down with that. I would have been like, oh, this is boring. Like, all right, I'll sit on the boat. I'm gonna go smoke some herb and take a nap. I'll be on the boat. If you sink, then that's on you, man. Progress lost.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Keo was king of buying me a game and never playing it with me.
Yep.
Buy it and then never play it with me.
I remember that. He bought everybody Ark. Remember that shit?
Yeah. He was like, people were coming in on the stream and he's like, you want Ark? I'll buy you Ark. Come play Ark with us. I'm like, what is happening, dude? Stop. You just what are you doing?
He bought like 4 people Ark, dude.
Yeah, none of them played. None of them played it.
Lou being one of them.
Yeah, Lou was like hella, but Lou hyped it for some reason to him. Like Lou got on like, oh, there's boats and I can build on a boat. He's like, oh, that's my shit. I'll just be on a boat.
Sea of Thieves. That's like Sea of Thieves, but with dinosaurs.
Yeah, and he's like, that's my shit. I'm there. And then like he got on the second day, and we were like, hey man, we got a pterodactyl down at the beach. Can you watch it? And you can have it. And he like went down there and killed it. And we were like, why did you do that? And he's like, I thought I'd go over there and I just kill it because it was on the ground. And we're like, nah, man, we just told you to go over there and watch it. And he's like, oh, my bad. Oh, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
like,
and I never played that game for a second with him, even though we talked about it. I was busy doing some shit. I don't remember what.
yeah.
But it was some shit I couldn't avoid. I was either working or doing some other stuff. And then, like, I was super excited to be playing this shit with him because we played very few games together.
Yeah, dude.
And then by the time I got on, he was gone. Yeah.
It's a curse. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I got a PlayStation from Franz. He bought me a PlayStation. I told him not to, and he bought it for me to play Minecraft. And I told him I don't like Minecraft. I really don't like Minecraft. And he's like, oh, it's okay. You can play it here and there. We'd be able to play it like once a week. And I was like, I could try. Yeah. And he's like, all right. And I'm like, all right, I mean, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, I'll buy you a PlayStation. Let's treat it like a donation to the stream. And I was like, all right. And he's like, and then if another PlayStation game comes out that I want you to play or that you want to play that's multiplayer, you can get it and we would all be able to play together, no problem. And I was like, all right. So he gets me the PlayStation. I get the PlayStation. Minecraft doesn't work at all. Minecraft actually broke the PlayStation, and it's a known error on the place. If you Google the PlayStation, it's an internal hardware error that you can't predict, and it's normally caused by games like Minecraft. And I tell him this, and he says that I'm making up excuses, and that I'm full of shit, and that he's all pissed off, and that he wasted money. He might as well have just burnt the money. And I'm just like, man, dude, make me feel bad. Like, what the fuck? Want it in the first place. Yeah, and like my wife, I tell my wife that like why you like because I'm like, you know, it's like I've known the guy for forever, you know, like how you knew Lou forever, and like it affected my mood. Like I was just kind of like, man, that sucks, man. Well, fuck, I'm just explaining myself. That's all. Like I feel bad, so I explain myself, and then I'm getting chewed out for explaining myself, and then spit back in my face. And my wife's like, well, you just fucking send it back to him. Like this is gonna cost more to send back to him than I would get to sell it. Like no, like it's not worth it. And then the Canadians can't even use American electronics. Like it's stupid. I'm like, it's like that's how like where I'm at with like video games have been such a weird like since COVID, man. COVID's been like
weird,
so weird, dude. Like
I'm sorry I haven't been hitting you up to play Conqueror's Blade, but
I ain't even been on that either. I ain't even been on it either.
We haven't had like that's a free to play game though, so it's
it's free to play.
They're waiting for us.
Ashes, the Age of Ashes or whatever the fuck that shit. That's the game to hit with me next.
I just downloaded it, so we'll play tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can get on that shit. That's fucking phenomenal game. It's like and me and you used to do flying games together, so we should be able to hit it synergy style like a motherfucker.
I've been looking for a good flying game, dude. I even hit you up about Squadrons.
So yeah, I saw Squadrons, but then I was like, man,
I wasn't super big on it. It's a lot more flight simulatory than Battlefront was, and I'm not good with flight sims.
Yeah, this one's crazy. This one's
a lot more arcade style.
Dude, this one's like Smash Brothers, dragons in the sky, dude. I've seen
man. Gameplay. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I
didn't realize it was already out. Thank you for putting me on it.
Like the assassin, you can have a mine and you can go invisible, and they can't really see your mine really. So you can go through like tunnels and ridges and shit if they're chasing you. And shoot the mine. Yeah, it's not like cut and dry easy. You got to kind of like do it quick and easy. Like you got to have like that little tiny skill gap of just like boom, you'll be able to do it no problem. But it's like like not everyone on there will be able to do that, and you could do this like little boom boom, and then you could go like you go invisible and they can't see you, and they go through there like, oh fuck, I'll find him, boom, and then you get that kill, and it's like, oh, that felt good. Nice. Like there's things like that feels great.
Well, I need to
But
go
yeah,
to sleep.
I think
I'm
that's
tired as hell.
good time to cut it off. All right,
But we're
man.
gonna play tomorrow. We are gonna play tomorrow.
For sure.
For sure.
We'll hit it up tomorrow. Hit me up on
Sounds good.
Facebook and shit. All right. Thank you for coming
I
through,
will.
bro.
Thanks for inviting me.
All right, bro.
Have a good night.
You too. All right. That was good. That's it. We're good for the night. That's episode 2. We'll have it uploaded on everything tomorrow. We'll have another episode within the next, probably not next week, but probably in 2 weeks. And we'll go from there. All right. Thank you guys for watching.